Hi, welcome to another edition of TT30, Tech Tips in 30 Minutes. And this part of our 30-minute session is just a quick overview of teaching with technology in the 21st century classroom. I'm going to go through this presentation. I will click on all of the links. I won't play through all of the videos that are embedded. You will be able to access this presentation in the description or comment section, and you will be able to run through the presentation on your own, where you can click on all of the links and listen to the videos, watch the videos the whole way through, and explore at your own pace. So I'm going to start today with teaching with technology and a purpose. It's not always important to use technology just for the sake of using technology. So there are two models out there which are mostly viewed as the main focus in using technology in teaching. The first one is called the SAMR method. And as you can see from this picture, it's a ladder effect of starting at the bottom with the substitution of technology, where it basically just replaces something you're already doing. There's no change to what you've done. The second level is augmentation, and at this level, it's a direct substitute, but there is some improvement to what you've done before. At the third level, it's modification, and this is where the technology will actually allow for significant change to what you've done in the past. And finally, the highest level is redefinition, which is where you are creating new tasks based on the use of technology. If you are interested in learning a little bit more about the SAMR method, this button right here will take you to a video on Common Sense Media. This is the creator of the SAMR model, Ruben Puentedura, and he talks for a few minutes about his model that he had developed. So you can come back and watch this on your own if you would like to learn more. The second widely used model is called the TPACK method. And the TPACK method consists of three areas: content knowledge, which is what you know about the content you teach, whether you're focusing on science or social studies or math or language arts, combined with the pedagogical knowledge that you have about how to actually go about teaching, and then the technological knowledge. And if you take those three areas and put them together, when they all fall into place at the right time, you get this spot in the middle where the TPACK method is observed. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about the TPACK method, this button right here will take you again to Common Sense Media website, where there is a video with a little introduction and a little bit more detail of what the TPACK model is. Sometimes when you look, there's often no one right answer or one right way to do it. So possibly it's a combination of both the SAMR method and the TPACK method, in which you take your content knowledge, you take your pedagogical knowledge, and when you put in that technological knowledge, that technology takes on one of these four levels of the SAMR method. So a combination of the two could be what's best for you. There is another approach that I came across called the RAT method. The RAT method is displayed here in this visual that I created to show that RAT, R-A-T, stands for replacement, amplification, and transformation. For example, if you take the telephone and it is replaced with one of these telephones, from a rotary dial to a push button dial, it simply replaces it. Nothing really has changed. If you amplify it and you change it into a cordless phone, now you've changed it a little bit. It still does the same thing, however, you've amplified it by being able to walk away from the wall and take the phone with you. If you completely transform it Then you have something like a smartphone where you can not only use it to call people, but you can text people, you can access the internet, play games, etc. If you'd like a little bit more information about the RAT method, here is a button that will take you to a video on YouTube about this educational technology integration. So what does this mean for our students? Ultimately, we want to see the key being that our students are completely engaged. So when you increase student engagement, you're sure to be successful. Also important is the Common Core standards that are achieved with meaningful technology integration. This is a picture that I created that shows you just a few of the standards that are achieved when you successfully integrate technology into your teaching. For example, in writing, when students are writing for different purposes and audiences, they are asked to use technology to produce something to share with others. Or in the category of speaking and listening, students present something that they have created, and in many grade levels of the Common Core standards, they are asked to make some sort of visual display. And these standards, along with a few others, they include things like covering media and also describing key details, story retelling. Sometimes they're working on it collaboratively, so it's a shared research and writing project. And all of these will help the students to demonstrate their knowledge of something in a content area, to be able to create a visual display and then present that using some form of technology. A few articles that you might find interesting. This one here, Digital Storytelling and Student Engagement, focuses on a study that was done to help teachers be more adept at being able to integrate technology, and a group of Egyptian students were given the task to create a story using Microsoft Photo Story, and the research did find that the teachers had adequate training to be able to help the students who were highly engaged and were able to achieve what the goal was for that project. The other article, something that we all have at Northwestern, are the interactive whiteboards. This article talks about how you engage your students with visual learning and technology. How do you use your whiteboard? Is it simply just something that you project upon, or do you use it a little bit more with more student engagement where there's interaction within the board? So you can go back and read those if you would be interested in learning more. So how can we do this? Well, first we need some ideas. So this first button takes you to a page. It's a great website you can check out for many other things as well, called Ditch That Textbook. Matt Miller is the creator of this, and this is a blog post that he wrote based on the SAMR method that we talked about earlier, and it talks a little bit more about what the SAMR method is, and is a list here of 10 different ways that you can use technology to be able to achieve the various levels of the SAMR method. The next button takes you to more ideas, and on this website from Emerging Technology, there is a list of a few different ideas of how you can embrace teaching with technology and a purpose. And what I liked about this one is if you scroll down past all these different lesson ideas that are listed here, there are some for our related arts friends. There's a lesson on art with painting, as well as another article on something in phys ed class on learning how to hit a baseball well. So just in case you still don't get it, here's a cute little visual display of what SAMR is. If you take just your cup of coffee that you always drink and you just put it into this fancy cup, that's basically the substitution level. At augmentation, you add a little bit to it. You make it into a latte. In the next level, you take that coffee and you change it into maybe a flavored caramel macchiato. And then in the final top tier of the method, you have changed this to a pumpkin spice where there is a new creation with new tasks. Think about it, is technology always better? It depends on how you use it. So I'd like to end with this short video. Before I do actually play this video all the way through, I just want to show you that there is a link at the bottom for the sources that I have used, either for my own background information or videos or things that were actually embedded in this presentation. They're all listed here along with my works cited. And back on the presentation page, I'm going to end with this video for a fun way to look at how you use technology, and whether you're using it purposefully or not, that is the key.
Emma. 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 Emma.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Again, if you want to look back at this presentation at your own pace and look at some of the details a little bit more thoroughly and watch some of the videos, you can watch this on my YouTube channel, and the link to the presentation where you can access all of the links and videos yourself will be in the description or comment section. Thanks for watching.